image distance from mirror will be equal to the object distance from the mirror. So, these are the characteristics of images formed by a plane mirror. Let us see the same with the help of a ray diagram. Let us see the image formation on a plane mirror with the help of a ray diagram. Consider this as a plane mirror. So, image formation of a point sized, let the object be point sized object. So, this is point size, this is the size of the object. Draw a perpendicular line to this. So, this is a normal. So, this is normal. From the object, consider two incident rays. So, one is making with an angle I, draw. So, this is angle of incidence and this is angle of reflection. And for image formation we need at least two rays. Consider this as second ray. So, here the light ray is incident normally, that means at 90 degrees. This is the normal and also the incident ray. Now, what happens? It comes back in the same path. Now, if we extend these reflected rays, these two rays will be intersecting at one point. This intersection point gives us image. So, intersection point of these two extended reflected rays will give us image. So, if we consider this as object O, this will be image I. Now, from this we can say that the size of the object is point sized, the image size is also point sized, and the distance between the mirror and the object is equal to the distance between the mirror and the image, and the only difference is laterally inverted images will be formed. So, let us see the image formation in an object which has certain length. This is image formation in a plane mirror for a point sized image. Now, let us see if the size of the object is certain length, then consider a plane mirror here. Let this be the size of the object AB. So, how can we find its image with the help of these ray diagrams? Now, from here draw a normal, and from here also draw a normal. Consider another ray that is coming from here. This is another incident ray. Here this is also a normal and it comes back with the same angle. Extend these reflected rays and these two intersect at one point, and that gives the bottom, that is B, image of B. Now, from A, let us consider this as one incident ray that is incident normally. So, it comes back in the same path. Consider another ray which is incident with certain angle I, and it comes back with same angle. Let it be I, let it be angle R. Now, extend these reflected rays here, and these two intersect at this point, and this will be our image. Now, we can clearly observe that size of the object will be equal to size of the image, and the distance between object and mirror will be equal to the distance between mirror and the image. Okay. And the image that is formed from here is lateral invert, that is left side appears to be right side and right side appears to be left side. Next, and the next important topic from reflection of light is image formation in curved surfaces. So, we have seen how reflection of light takes place in plane mirror. So, this is plane mirror and the ray diagrams of plane mirror and characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror. And our next topic is how image will be formed on curved surfaces, or spherical mirrors. Curved surfaces are spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors are of two types, one is convex and the other one is concave. So, we will discuss this topic in next class. Okay? Sorry, convex and concave. Have a good day and stay safe at home. Thank you.